everybody?
Good, how are you?
Fabulous. So our team is Spiral and our product is the U. And as you can see on our organization chart, my name is Marika Silverman. I am the Chief Executive Officer as well as the Chief Operations Officer.
Hi, my name is Eric Rosas. I'm the Chief Financial Officer.
My name is Joshua Velasquez, and I'm the Vice President in charge of Marketing and Sales.
Hi, my name is Jesus Acosta. I'm the Vice President of Manufacturing and Design.
And also on our organization chart, you can see Helen Lee and Tom Montgomery, who are our mentors, and they help us develop the product and come up with our written plans.
Our goal is to fix the prevalent problem of tangled earphones in a unique, stylish, and creative way. We came up with this product because each one of our members made a list of things that annoy us, and it seemed that tangled earphones was something that we all had in common, and so we made this list called the bug list, and then, you know, as you can see, we all had this problem, and as you will see in the next slide, it seems that we sent out some research surveys, and it showed that a lot of other teens also had this issue. So we know that our target market is teens, and that is something that will be bothered. And as you can see, also, teens spend 4 hours or more hours listening to music each week, as it showed in our consumer research. And then that means they'll use their earphones a lot, and you know, they listen to music, so it's something that definitely applies to our market. Our product, as I said, is a one-of-a-kind case that keeps your earphones in place, and what it does, it's like, you put your earphones in there, and then you usually just pull them out, put them up to your ears, and when you're done listening to them, with the flip of a switch, they usually retract back without you having to put them back in your pocket, take them out, and like having them tangle, wasting 5 minutes of your life, you know. And then also, they will come in different and vibrant colors. Our mission statement, our manufacturing process, as you can see, is kind of long because we're actually making this ourselves. We're buying all the products from different places, like online, like ABS plastic. We're gonna use that to get the mold in the outside, and like plastic dye to paint them, and the galvanized steel for like a metal coil that will help the actual process. And we are counting on this place called Tech Shop, which is, they have machinery there, and then we can actually make our product there. So we're counting on that to help us.
Our primary target market is students aged 14 to 17. The reason that is our target market is because we're very familiar with them. They're like local. We know what they're like because we're in that age group. And our secondary target market is 18 to 22 because they're college students. They're open to new ideas, and they're very tech savvy. We're going to be selling at Sequoia Station, downtown Redwood City, and Hillsdale Mall. And we're also going to be selling at school events like football games and school rallies and things like that, with the permission of our wonderful principal, Ms. Hanson. Our promotion is, we have a YouTube page, so if you guys would like, you guys can go to Spiral Cares About You, and you guys can see our first showcase video, and we also post information about our product on there. We're gonna have screen printed balloons, banners. We're gonna focus on word of mouth and unique in-person marketing, and we have graffiti style posters. And the reason they're graffiti style is because that kind of catches the eye of teenagers, and they just kind of like, it'll be more interesting to them. We also have a Facebook page, so you guys can like us at Facebook. And this is our link.
Oh, okay. So as you can see by the blank slide, unfortunately we are having technical difficulties, and our lovely consumer analysis chart has gone AWOL. However, I will try to get the same ideas across right now. So When we first came up with the idea for our product, we were so excited. We thought we were the only ones in the world who had thought of this. And then, of course, your bubble gets burst when you go online and find other competitors. So in our case, our competitors are Pile, iHip, and eMergeTech. And however, what we noticed was their products only came in the dull colors of gray, black, and white. And in addition, you already had the earphones in the case, so you weren't sure if they were good quality, you couldn't put your own in, it was new, it was weird. And they are also severely overpriced, coming in averaging at about $20, whereas ours is looking in the range of $7 to $8. So we knew that we were more vibrant in our colors, we were more personal with the earphones, and that we were also significantly less expensive. And here is our consumer research that leads into the next part of our presentation. Our consumer research that we sent out, we got a lot back, and it helped us narrow down on our target market as well as our price. And as you can see from the chart here, the majority of the people were willing to pay $7 or more. Actually, the top ones are coming in from $9 and up. And so we priced it at $7 to $8. We're still looking to narrow that down because we knew we'd grab the people who were willing to pay more, as well as some of the people who weren't as willing to pay as much.
So how Marika mentioned that we're more affordable with a price of $7 to $8 as to others that will charge as much as $27. No, might as well get like 3 of ours. Well, for our costs include packaging costs, which include the plastic bags, the 2 staples, and the labels. And for our product costs include the screw, the belt clip, the ABS plastic, and the plastic die. And currently our slide says ball bearing, but we made further research, so it's actually a flat spring. And so our total cost would be $255. Well, starting cost. We have the scissors and the printer and the stapler, which are already in possession. And we're still not sure about the machinery, about whether we're going to tech shop or other labs.
And once again, unfortunately, there is a blank slide which actually would have spelled out our gross profits and our net profits and the COGS. So this is just to sum up what makes Spiral so special. We're a new field of design. There aren't as many competitors out there. We're also run by teens. Our product is targeted for teens. Pile, eMergeTech, and iHip are run by adults, so they don't really have a thorough understanding of their target market. We're surrounded by our target market all the time. We understand what's going to happen next. We understand what teens are interested in. So we have a definite advantage over them. You can put your own earphones in. It's personal. People want to be able to connect to the product. And lastly, they're colorful.
Thank you, everybody. And remember, it's all about you. We will now be taking questions.
On your presentation. I really liked how you engaged us to start off your presentation. You asked us a question, and you waited for us to answer. That was really effective. So nice job with that. My question has to do with the manufacturing process. So it looked like there were a lot of steps involved. And you said that you would go down to the tech shop in San Jose to put it all together. Great place. Have you actually tried putting it together yet? Have you tried putting a prototype together?
That is a very good comment, by the way. And yes, actually, as you can see in the drawings, we actually are kind of going to use the mechanism of the tape measure, like it locks in, just like we lock your earphones in place. So we're kind of hoping to mix that up, and also with the coil, like hook on the earphones. That way, it'll go back and keep them safe. So yes, we are currently still trying to build it, and funding wouldn't hurt. So. But definitely we have been trying to make it.
And to add on to that, as you can see in the drawings, we actually had the opportunity to take a tape measure as well as one of Pile's retractable earphones, and we had the ability, we broke them open and looked inside at the mechanism that made them work, and we took that into account when making our sketches for our prototype.
Yeah, you guys did a great job. I got a couple different questions and comments. First off, who drew this? Great job. Really does outline everything really well. Okay, so one of my questions is, so I believe you mentioned unique in-person marketing. I'd like to learn a little bit more about what that means.
Unique in-person.
Oh. Well, unique in-person marketing is kind of like, so how we have all of our friends, so we could ask our friends if they could like spread the word to their family, and their family could just talk to their friends. And we were also thinking about something. We have this little thing in the every Friday in our kind of called our quad. It's like where everybody hangs out, where there's like kind of a DJ. And we were wondering if we could get one of those little toy RC helicopters and attach one of our posters to them and fly them around the quad to see if people could like see our posters, and that'd just be a good way to get our name out there.
Yeah. Cool. I also noticed the target market was 14 through 17. And the secondary was 18 to 22, which I found interesting because I think, for example, you look at an iPod, right? So that people that have iPods would be a great customer, I imagine. So most people that have iPods are probably within the 18 to 22 range. So I know you guys are comfortable with the 14 to 17, and you guys did a survey on that. But what, I guess what I'm saying is, would you guys take a second look at kind of that other market to see like the people that have the money, the people that have that discretionary income that are willing to spend money? Maybe that's worth a second look at. I was wondering what your thoughts are on that.
We would definitely start looking into that. That brings up a very good point. We're focused now on this target market because from a promotional point of view, it's just easier to access them, but we will definitely take that into account.
Okay, and my last question is, where could I buy one?
So on our Facebook page, we will be posting like updates about where we'll be selling them as we go along.
Cool.
Again, I guess a great presentation. You have like really good sales skills, so congrats. Those are skills that are hard to get, so really good job there trying to sell all the time. That's great. The only advice that I would give you is, if you have, for example, a YouTube page and you already have it there, show it now. Try to do a presentation different. Do not always show its slide, particularly if you don't have the product itself to show. Do something different. It's very hard to follow a slide presentation only if you don't have the product. The other teams show something so we can play, we can look at it. If you don't, like, either use like YouTube, that is extremely easy, use like something different, so that it's not like just you talking and the sketches here, but overall like really good presentation, so congrats.
I have one more point. So we noticed that we didn't mention the philanthropy, but we're gonna be donating 10 cents for every youth, or 20% for every youth sold to the Rebel City After School program, because we think it's like it's important that kids get off the street and they have a good environment to learn.
And it would also engage our consumers because they'd realize that buying our product directly benefits them. And so they'd be like, hey, I can help myself by buying this.
10% of the revenue?
20% of the profit that we make. Unfortunately, I believe that was another one of the slides lost in translation.
I guess also one other comment I have. You guys are going to run into technical difficulties so many times, so don't make mention to it a lot of times. I mean, we don't even know that you guys are missing a slide, so you can just talk about the 20% randomly at some point in the presentation. We would never know, but I think when you say like there's technical difficulties, then all of a sudden we're thinking about that. So just in the future, just keep moving on.